If you play Crimson Desert, you're a moron. You know, being the gamer that I am, being the rebelling rose, being somebody that's fighting against bullshit on a daily basis, fighting against the corrupt society that allows trash like this to come out, I'm at the forefront. I'm on the front lines now, doing my secret service. I'm spying on what's going on. I'm checking in on the communities. I'm checking in on these games, trying to see, okay, what are the losers on about this time? What in the fuck are they doing? What can we do to make amends? What can we do? And with Crimson Desert, I realized, oh wow, here we go yet again with another garbage, filthy, rip-off game. Another one. Oh my goodness, man. These Souls-like games are actually pissing me the fuck off. I'm actually so sick of seeing these, man. Another Korean studio, Pearl's Abyss, developing this trash. But anyways, hey there, Yuki here. The Rebelling Rose, the One Chain to Oblivion, returning yet again. Oh, brother, man. Crimson Desert, goodness Lord. Man, when I hit up the game to see what was going on, I was like, okay, what are they talking about this time? I was just bewildered. I was just out of shock. I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck? I was in a state of shell shock. I was like, this is impossible. We've got a game in 2026, in the big 2026, looking like a fucking mobile game that could never, ever be my favorite game. It could never happen. You would never see it. I mean, it was truly pathetic. Oh my goodness, the graphics. I was like, oh wow. And this is based off a mobile game. It's supposed to be a prequel to some garbage mobile game. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. And the gameplay was even more atrocious. I was like, oh nah, man. They are ripping off, copying and pasting Sekiro's beautiful stealth combat in here, man. Where you go up behind the enemy and just, take them down in one go. And I'm like, oh my goodness, man. I mean, this was just so disrespectful. I was just so disgusted. I was like, get me away from this filth. And the rest of the game was just so clunky. It was buggy. I couldn't believe it, man. And that's another thing. All the other aspects of Crimson Desert is actually fucking insane. The music was so fucking bad and generic. I was like, what the fuck? Did they pull this shit off the internet? Oh God. They couldn't even get a real composer. It was just awful. The voice acting sucked. Again, the facial animation was so fucking bad. The textures look awful. I mean, everything about it screamed a low budget, because, I mean, come on, this is a mobile piece of trash. This is not no console game. This is not no game released in 2026. This is some scrapped up game from a couple of years ago being resold, repackaged as if it's a brand new game. I mean, wow, this is just fucking unbelievable. Truly it is. This is gaming in 2026. Let's release unpolished trash that looks like a demo that should have never left that goddamn basement and just feed it, to the casual gamers that don't know a thing about real gaming. So let the zombie hordes, just eat up everything. Just cannibalize on this. It's going, and all that shit. I'm just like, oh my goodness, man. It's just unreal. This is just unbelievable. And speaking of cannibalizing, that's the funniest thing about these games. The Souls-like genre has been doing that for years. They just rip and steal, blow apart, rip apart to shreds components from other games and just smash it all together and just say, oh, we got a new game, man. Whoa, peak new game, man. Did you play it? Did you play the trash, man? Oh, brother. That's what they do. They gorge and feed and feast upon the scraps of better games and just try to put those things together, and it's just like some fucking awful Frankenstein's monster that just has no clear sense of direction or purpose. Man, oh, this is just absolutely insane. But sadly, that's the current state of gaming. Gaming is yet again in another dark age. You know, this is a time where creativity is at an all-time low. These studios don't want to try anymore, man. You can tell they've given up. You can tell they're chasing after trends. They're just doing whatever they think is most popular. You know, Bob and Jim hitting up, the studio execs. They're like, oh, man, Bob, guess what? What, Jim? What's going on, Jim? What can we do to the losers this time, man? What can we feed them this time? Jim, guess what, man? Oh my God! Elden Ring was crazy a few years ago, man. And it got DLC stuff, and oh my God, Sekiro is so awesome. And, you got this Neo game too. What if we make our own open world fantasy game and rip off those games, man? Bob, that sounds amazing. We gotta do that. Write that shit down. Write the fuck down. We gotta do that shit. I know, right, Jim? They're going crazy. Just stealing from other great studios. Stealing from Fromsoftware for years upon years. Just being okay with that because they know they can get that quick buck. They know that's the end now. That's all they got to do. I'm sick of these soulless, generic open world games. It's actually fucking sickening. It really is. The combat all plays the same way. The open world is not interesting. But we're keeping that in mind. You got to look to companies like Atlas, like Nintendo, that are putting in that work on the daily to bring gaming back in the right direction, right? Trying to get us back to that golden age. That's all I play nowadays. It's just retro games. Anything they put out that I see is worth my time. And indie games. The indie game scene has been absolutely incredible. And there's just so much creativity going on in there. I mean, those people have a passion for gaming. They want to give gamers a great experience, a new experience. Yeah, some of them might take from the old, but they still manage to do something, fresh and new. Something these AAA studios have long lost, forgotten, because their greed knows no bounds. They can't shake it off. Once they make that little quick buck, they go fucking crazy. They go fiending, man. Just like how y'all are fiending for that new Duskbloods game. So you got to go out playing these trash replicas like, oh my God, we got another Souls-like game, man. I have to see it, man. Oh my God. And I'm just looking at the losers like, that could never be me. Oh man. Wow. But that's what modern gamers are like. I mean, imagine living a life like that. I mean, it's just insane. I couldn't imagine living my life like some fucking lifeless zombie, with no meaning, no purpose, but to consume bad products and have awful taste. I mean, these gamers' taste and palate is just shot to hell. They don't have a clue how bad it is. They really don't. But anyways, with that being said, do not support this game. Do not play this game. Leave this trash in the dust somewhere. It's irrelevant garbage that will instantly flop. I can tell, the game just came out. And I already know this shit is going to flop like crazy. I know it's not going to do well. I can just tell. But anyways, Hideyuki here, the Rebelling Rose. And until next time, I'll see you.